Hi everyone. In the near future, you're going to be receiving a new laptop. So there are a few things that we need to do in order to be ready for these laptops. In order to be prepared, we need to take a look at your current laptop. We need to clean up the files, getting rid of anything you don't need anymore, organizing things you want to keep into folders, and backing them up to either Google Drive, a flash drive, or an external hard drive. We highly recommend Google Drive, but again, you have some choices. So let's take a look at the steps. When we talk about cleaning, there are several places we want to go. We want to clean out the desktop, the downloads folder, and the documents folder. Step 1, visit each of these places, desktop, downloads, documents, and delete anything that you don't need any longer. So if you're not sure about your first steps, go to the Finder. Start with whatever folder you want. I'm going to start with my documents. These live on the computer, so you want to make sure they're backed up. I would go through and delete anything that I don't need. If you've still got a Zoom folder in here, you'll be shocked at what might be hiding in there. If I don't have this view, the list view, and I have the tile view, I can select by doing a right click or a two-finger tap on my trackpad or a control click, move to trash. If I want to select more than one item, I can lasso them with my mouse. I can go to my list view. If I wanted to get rid of everything, I hold shift, select the first one, select the last one, two-finger tap on trackpad, move to trash. If I want to select them out of order, I would need to use my command key. So if I want the first and the fourth, I'm holding command and it lets me select those. So I want to go through my documents folder like that, my downloads folder, which I just emptied. Sorry about that. And I want to look at my desktop folder. Once I've deleted and decided what I want to keep, it's time to organize. Either put your files into folders that you've already created or create folders. You could start by creating folders in Google Drive or moving your items to folders, but what I generally like to do is do a right click on my desktop and create a new folder, give it a name, and then drag my contents that I want to keep into that folder. So for example, on my desktop, if I wanted to save these, I could just drag them here. I'm going to click in there once to get my cursor and get to rename it. So what I generally do again is create my folders on my desktop, and then we'll follow the next step to move them into Google Drive. At this point, I'll be talking about how to move your folders to Google Drive. If you use an external hard drive or a flash drive, you could move them there. But let's talk about how to get things to Google Drive. The benefit of using Drive is, sadly, flash drives go through washing machines, as I've learned, and hard drives can fail. This is cloud-based, but it's also not a bad idea to have two spots to back your stuff up to. When it comes to Google Drive, you have a few options. If you're running Google Drive from your Applications folder, you can come on up here, click on your name. If I go to this drive, it launches Chrome. If I go to this drive, it launches my Stream. So under my drive, I'll see all my folders, and I can literally drag and drop my folders onto my drive. The other option is to go in through Chrome and go to your waffle and go to Drive. Click on My Drive or wherever you want to organize and drop your folders in. So I'm going to literally take it and drop it on top of my drive. Let's talk photos. On your computer, you'll need to go into your Apple Photos. I would suggest just deleting what you don't need, and what you do want to keep, create a folder and drag all of those pictures from Photos into that folder. There's no easy, direct way on a computer to go right from Apple Photos to Google Photos. So my suggestion is, again, decide what you want to keep, put it in a folder on your desktop, and then we upload it to Google Photos. Here's my suggestion for photos. Open your photos, go through and delete what you don't want. So if I want to delete these, I'm going to hold Shift, select the first, select the last, and delete. And what I would do is on my desktop, create a new folder and label it Photos. Drag the stuff I want to keep to that folder. And then I can access Google Photos through my Drive, or let me take you the long way around. I can come here to my waffle and go to Photos. If you already use something like iCloud, don't worry about this step, but I'm going to upload from my computer. And the reason I put things in that folder is it just makes things easier to find. I can organize things into albums here, but this makes sure it's web-based, so when I move to a new computer, I haven't lost my photos. If you have other methods that work for you for backups, like an external hard drive or a flash drive, go ahead and continue to use those. I've just learned the hard way that sometimes those fail. However, it's also not a bad idea to back up to the cloud and another platform. That's completely up to you. If you use music, like if you're a music teacher, please reach a technician before we do this switch so that we can make sure we save your contents. If you have any questions, please reach out to our team. We're happy to help. It's imperative that you take these steps before you receive your new laptop. Again, that's coming in the near future, but it's never too early to start backing things up, just so that you're prepared. Thanks.